Hi, so my name is Ashna, and I did my MSc in Digital Business Innovation and Management this year, and I'm graduating. What actually made me decide to study this program was the combination of IT with business, the digital aspect of it. Like, we understand the management and the theory part of it, but I was really interested to get to know how, digitally and in new forms, how this world is working. So before I came to Lancaster, I did my bachelor's in marketing and sales. And because it was like 2 years of major of marketing and sales, but before that, I studied the whole aspect of business and all the basic structure of how businesses work. Operations and project management was something I was very interested in, and I did marketing and sales previously. So the IT aspect and the project management aspect, I just felt like this degree was giving me everything and a knowledge and information about everything that's involved in today's and the future's business. So that's why I chose this. So the part that I enjoyed the most about the course was meeting a lot of people. The best thing about this course was the diversity. I was really impressed by that. The first time when I entered the class, I was like, that's everyone from around the world, which was amazing. And then all the cohorts that we studied, it was in the start it was a lot of theory, but in the second term of it, I really enjoyed some of the courses. One of them was IT architecture, which was my favorite one. So for my thesis, I chose the consultation project, and I worked with IBM on their Adobe Workfront, and we worked directly with IBM's global lead for Adobe Workfront, and yeah, it was one of the coolest part of the degree. As I mentioned before, the IT architecture course, I think that was very informative for me to understand how the operations are working within the company. Like, we understand the basics and we understand how each and every department is working, but when the technicalities come, how each member, each person is linked together, and how everything is going on in a very coherent way, that's something I learned a lot from this degree. I'm also looking really forward to work in product management and project management, and as well as like a product manager. So these are the ultimate goals, and hopefully I'll achieve it. The piece of advice I will give to anyone who is planning to come to Lancaster is just be prepared for the weather. I think that's it. That's the advice I'll give. But otherwise, the courses, the professors, everybody's the staff, everything is really friendly, and they really help you, guide you through the way, make friends, make groups, hang out with them outside of your class as well. It's really helpful. It's really encouraging as well, and it's competitive, but in the same way, like, I feel like everybody's looking out for you as well, and everybody's learning. So I think the best part is that because everybody's from different backgrounds, so you get to learn from everyone bits and pieces.